I'm BDUBTheAnimeMaster.
My name is Thad Johnson.
What's up, y'all? This is Dangerous B.
I came up with the idea for Otaku and the Leech around late 2010, I believe. It was 2010, right? Yeah, late 2010. And it was pretty much a, I guess you can say, you know, around that time, a lot of people was like really jealous of pickup videos and etc. And they was jealous of anime fans, you know, being supporters and collectors and collecting anime and manga. And to kind of, you know, have my way of, you know, pretty much talking back at the, you know, rebellious Leech audience, I decided to say, you know what, I've seen this too much on, you know, anime forums and etc. There needs to be a way to kind of combat this in a creative way. And I came up with a concept to do like a, you know, web series, mini-series thing called Otaku and the Leech, where we have the Otaku, which is the anime fan that collects anime, manga, and etc., and is a super fan that supports the anime industry. And then you have the Leech side that just wants to download anime, pirate anime, doesn't care about the original Japanese creators and etc., and just wants to, you know, pirate anime and manga. So I had these two sides here. Then I said, okay, instead of them being separate characters, I'm going to let them be one person who the original idea was a split personality disorder, and it still kind of has that a little bit in the series, especially around season 2 and 3. I decided to, you know, play both characters and just say, okay, here is the Leech side and then the Otaku side, and they just split up into two people. Originally, it didn't have any like depth into it. It was just a basic story about, you know, the Leech and the Otaku, and they argue about anime, manga, and supporting the anime and manga industry. It was pretty simple, and that was my creative way to kind of, you know, combating all the haters and the people who really was like really jealous and was mad about people doing, you know, pickup videos, and not just pickup videos, but just, you know, people who be in anime forums talk about, you know, their collections and buying anime and manga and, you know, supporting, you know, Netflix and stuff at the time and stuff like that, you know, to watch anime legally, you know, Funimation.com and etc. And it was just like my creative way to kind of, you know, speak out for the fans that, you know, support anime and manga. Like, don't be afraid to show your support for your favorite show and your favorite series, you know. So you don't have to like listen to the leeches and like and just, you know, join the, you know, dumb crowd and destroy the anime industry, you know what I'm saying? And so that was my creative and funny way to do it. And I didn't want to do it in a way where it was like, you know, very like, you know, preachy in a sense of like, you know, you better buy your anime. I did it in a comedic social commentary kind of way, combating the Leech side, you know, and the Otaku side, etc. They both have their pros and cons as, you know, individuals, but I really wanted to go for that angle as far as comedy at the same time. I don't want to give people lots of, you know, hardcore truth, because a lot of people can't handle the real truth of supporting the anime industry. And so I did it in a way where it can be funny, but at the same time, you'll learn a lesson. So, yeah. Very interesting question. I decided to add new characters to seasons 2 and 3. Mainly season 2 is where it started, because I wanted to expand the world of Otaku and the Leech. In season 1, it was pretty much just Otaku and the Leech and their arguments about the anime and manga industry and etc. So I wanted to kind of because originally Otaku and the Leech season 1 was pretty much going to be a one and done kind of thing, but it was really popular on my YouTube channel. And so I decided to renew the series, quote unquote, for season 2, and everybody just went insane. And I was like, wow, like the fan feedback was just fantastic. So I started to come up with some new ideas and what can I do to kind of like expand the world of Otaku and the Leech. And so I decided to come up with these new characters, played by my twin brother Dangerous B and my cousin Thaddeous Johnson. Dangerous B plays MC Saiyan, who is a super fanatic Dragon Ball Z fan, and my cousin Thaddeous Johnson, he plays Bootleg T, who is a pirater of bootleg anime. He downloads anime on the internet, burns them to a DVD and Blu-ray disc, and sells them to the Leech for a profit. Bootleg T, hence the name.
My name is Thad Johnson. I play Bootleg T on the web series and movie Otaku and the Leech.
What's up, y'all? This is Dangerous B, and I play the character MC Saiyan in the web series Otaku and the Leech and the Otaku and the Leech movie, and the upcoming web series Otaku and the Leech Reborn?
I came up with the characters because it was fun. I wanted to expand the world. I wanted to have Otaku and the Leech interact with other people. And I felt like that would be a more interesting thing to do, to kind of open it up a little bit, because I didn't want season 2 to be a repeat of season 1 where it's just, you know, I buy anime, I don't. I buy anime, I don't. I didn't want to have that repeat. Now, that is in there, but I did it in a more creative way to where you have, you know, new characters, new personalities, new confrontations. Like, you know, the bootleg T, he's the bully character. MC saying, you know, he's kind of cool and laid back, but he's a super Dragon Ball Z fanatic, and he's also, you know, a musician as well within the series and also in real life. My brother, my twin brother, Thadeous, he's a rapper. I kind of incorporated those things when I was writing for MC saying for him to be a aspiring rapper. And also, you know, be a super Dragon Ball Z fanatic. My brother is a Dragon Ball Z fanatic, not like in Otaku and Leech, but he is a Dragon Ball Z fanatic. When I wrote Bootleg T, I just wanted to do something different. That is not the personality of the actor playing him, Thadeous Johnson, at all. Like he is a straight opposite, you know. Like it's just like really good acting from my cousin. He did a great job playing the character, and you know. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of open it up because you kind of see where Otaku and the Leech work in season 2. You see they work at a school. They're pretty much janitors, and you know, if that hasn't really been revealed yet, they are janitors in the series, and you know they work at a public middle school, and you know that's pretty much what they do. And I wanted to have, I started shooting at a new environment. You know, the school here that you see right now. This is the place where I shot most of season 2 and season 3, and like I said, I know I sound repetitive, but I just wanted to open up the world and kind of give you guys something new, fresh, and interesting and entertaining. The new creative concepts, like the whole reveal of the Leech and the Otaku and etc. I really added some really new, interesting things. With the the man in black character that was in the film version and etc. And Xeno K and Xeno J and etc. Some time travel stuff from here. It kind of convoluted the story a bit, I admit that, but I'm going to try to make it more simple so you guys can understand it and really just have fun with it. I just really wanted to put my creative, bones into it and just really kind of expand it and just make it more, realistic and open,
Well, I am a relative of B-Dub. I'm his cousin, and he did make me audition for the role, but yeah, that's how I got started. Well, during the web series, I was a lot more available. School wasn't, school was major. I was just getting out of school and towards the end, so I didn't have a lot of things, extracurricular activities to do. And during the movie, I was, dealing with, recruitment in college, collegiate basketball and doing all that. So I was, busy a lot and I didn't have a lot of free time. So that's how that was. I'd say I had a lot of laughs, I had a lot of fun because, playing Bootleg T was, I would say, almost completely opposite of my actual character as a real person. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, being a bully and asking people for money and beating people up and stuff like that. I'm more of a chill and laid back guy myself, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I will be coming back. So stay tuned for a lot of laughs.
Well, I get involved. My brother BDUBTheAnimeMaster had said that he wanted to expand the series Otaku and the Leech, and he wanted to add some characters. So he said that, well, why don't you be this character called MC Saiyan? Basically, it's a pretty easy role to play. I'm just playing myself, exaggerated DBZ fan that's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me that role. Tried to add like some dimensions to the show. That's how I basically got involved. It little bit of nepotism. Well, my favorite episode is probably most likely going to be the episode where we had the discussion about the music, about anime music and which score is better, the Bruce Faulkner score or the regular Japanese score. That was one of my favorite episodes, you know, because we had the rap battle, and you know, I got a chance to kind of show some of my, you know, some of my verses in that, you know, and we had fun filming that episode, arguing back and forth about it, you know. So that's definitely one of my favorite episodes. And my favorite moment in the movie is the moment where the Leech basically admits that he's a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Where he admits that I'm jealous, and you know, that scene that you know B-Dub did, he really embodied that. You know what I'm saying? I really felt that hate energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's a dope actor. You know what I mean? So that was my favorite part in the movie, my favorite moment in the movie, and that was my favorite episode. My thoughts on the character MC Saiyan, like I said, I think my brother pretty much wrote something very simple for me to do. It's basically an exaggerated version of me. I am a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Sometimes I do think that Dragon Ball Z is the only anime in the world. And, you know, and I'm a rapper, of course, so it's like he just mixed the two and just exaggerated it and made it and hammed it up. And, you know, I just think it's just a more exaggerated, I guess you could say, cartoony version of myself. But I'm not really like that in real life, of course. But, you know, I'm playing the role and I'm hamming it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on the MC Saiyan character.
Filming the movie versus filming the web series. Well, for one, the film process was very long. Let me talk about the web series. Shooting the web series, you know, all I have to really do is write the scripts, and you know, I have all the actors come together and we shoot the scenes, and it's pretty much one and done in a sense. You know, through the course of a few months and etc. And shooting the series was a lot easier at the time because I shot season 2 and 3 between 2014 and 2015. Now, like in late 2015, it became really difficult to get a hold of my cousin Thadeous Johnson, who plays Bootleg T, because at the time, he was like a junior and senior in high school, and it was very difficult to get a hold of him because he had a very busy schedule. He played basketball and etc. And so it was incredibly difficult to shoot some of his scenes for the rest of season 3 and the entire feature film, the Otaku and the Leech movie. When I shot the film, I did a lot of pre-production work. I had an outline for the story, and I do have 2 original screenplay ideas that never went into the final product due to time constraints and etc. But I'm going to probably use those ideas in the future, so stay tuned for that maybe. But I wrote down an outline, then I started writing the screenplay and started planning, you know, going to the anime convention and going to Anime Central and this and that. And, you know, it took about a year or so of pre-production planning work, like, you know, planning the convention, planning the shots, and planning getting, you know, my cousin together, because his schedule was really busy at this time, and I had to shoot his scenes first. I mean, all of Bootleg T's scenes in the Otaku and the Leech movie were shot before anything else, you know, because it was very difficult to get a hold of him. And it was just, it almost came to a point where he was not going to be in the movie. Like, it almost came to that point, but luckily we got it all done, and it was a pretty great, you know, final product. You know, I got a lot of really great scenes from him, and he always does a great job playing the character. Has a lot of fun playing the character Bootleg T, because, you know, it's very opposite of his real true personality. But another thing, as far as shooting the web series, I just write the scripts and we come to the school and we shoot, and it's kind of like, you know, that's it. For the film, it was the first time that I shot scenes in different areas. You know, I had went outside of, you know, the school, as you can see here, and we shot at the Anime Convention Center, and we shot around other areas as well to get more outside scenes and etc. So it was a really huge project. As far as shooting the feature film, I believe it took us 8 to 9 months to shoot it. We shot it between March 2016 to October 2016. It was a lot of delays, a lot of things was going on behind the scenes that's halted production for a while. But we did it, man. My goal was to get that movie out by the end of 2016, and I did it, you know. The original release date was summer 2016, but like I said, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that almost killed the project. But I held on and did my best, and I brought it out, and, you know, I'm very proud of it, you know. I can't wait to see if I can do another film, part 2 or whatever. I do have some ideas. I have some, like I said, those unused screenplays ideas that I wrote, and I do have some other ideas too. I might do a sequel, but, you know, the main thing is, you know, shooting the movie was difficult. Shooting the web series was difficult as well, but the film had a lot of crap that was going on, you know, so that's pretty much my whole versus thing as far as the movie versus the web series. The web series was pretty straightforward. Not to mention, because the web series was shorter, it was a lot easier to shoot scenes and get them done pretty quickly. The film ended up being almost an hour long, and we had a lot of takes, a lot of scenes, a lot of, you know, back and forth as far as shooting and location shooting. It was just insanity for that whole, you know, time of shooting the film, you know. Will I do it again anytime soon? You bet your ass. So yeah, that's about it as far as, you know, the whole versus aspect. The film and the web series, you know, it was fun filming both though. It was fun, you know, my creative flow of writing the screenplay and, you know, having fun with my twin brother and my cousin and, you know, it was great. It was great fun. Don't mind the microphone here, you know, just trying to make sure that the audio don't be messed up. But anyway, Otaku and the Leech Reborn. Coming soon. It's going to be a mini-series based around the Otaku and the Leech, the new character, Agent 00P, out of print, MC Saiyan, and Bootleg T, and a brand new villain as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm doing a 3-episode mini-series just to kind of test the waters and see how you guys are going to really enjoy it. And if it ends up being pretty successful on my channel, I will be doing a full season order of 7 episodes as far as, you know, the first season. So Otaku and the Leech is coming back. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I enjoy doing this series. You guys have been enjoying it, and, you know, I'm only really doing this because of fan feedback. You guys are the reason why I'm doing this, and I really do appreciate that you guys enjoy my, you know, creativity and my, you know, web series. And like I said, I do admit that season 2 and 3 got kind of messed up a little bit as far as the convoluted, you know, back and forth, but I'm getting better at it, and I do have some new web series and short film ideas coming soon for 2018 as well, so stay tuned for that. Once again, thank you all for the support for Otaku and the Leech over these years. It's been going on since 2011, and, you know, it's been about 7 years, I think. So yeah, I mean, thank you all, you know what I'm saying? I really do truly appreciate the fan feedback. You guys are awesome. Anyway, I'm BDUBTheAnimeMaster. Stay tuned for more anime, manga, and video game related videos. You know the deal. Check out my Facebook fan page. Leave a like. Follow me on Twitter. Links are in the description. And leave a like for the video because you guys are epic and awesome. Otaku and the Leech won't die anytime soon. Unless I get really, really sick of it. And at this point, I'm loving it, man. This is fun.
Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go.